Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in automation with the Lite campaign V3 playthrough with Merano, Fruinian Supercars, and we shall continue our journey. Currently, well, we just aborted, beautiful new economy, we just aborted the development, no, we didn't really abort it, we just considered it to be a little too long for the engine of the first hypercar. Man, it's unfortunate. But today, I promise you, we will be getting to that hypercar, which you will have to design for the competition that is running in parallel to this. And, well, submissions aren't open yet, but of course you can be a little ahead of the curve and start working on it. So, let's have another look at our current project. The model itself is not too bad. It is not too bad at all. Engineering time is about where you would expect it to be, but the engine is the issue. And I think we might need to go to a larger V12 that basically is a scaled up version of our smaller sized V12. And it's not quite what Merano is about. Why does this take forever? Spinny discs are fucking slow. Yes. Merano is about the small engines, as you know, but sometimes you have to make things work a bit differently. 4.5 liter V16. Yeah, it's such a beautiful beast. A 206 was it on the test track? And the first car that gets a rear wing and a lip. That's not going to change. And I do want to reach about-ish the same power levels, but we won't be able to rev it as high then, because we will need more bore and stroke. Yeah, it's a proper hypercar. The tires alone are cost more than your average family car. It's pretty insane. But let's have another look here. I think it was a 206. These values are looking perfect. So yeah, 206.88. Right. Cornering at high speed 1.19 Gs and slow speed 1.21. Very, very good values. A little on the heavy side, but yeah, I can't change that. We don't have available any kind of lightweight method of building this, so we could only crank up quality sliders, but that's not something you want to do if you're on the long side of engineering anyway. So it seems like we need to edit this engine project and try to dump it down to a horrendously mediocre V12. Alright, agree with this one. And we shall put a V12 there. Let's see. So, large enough? Yeah, it has to be larger, probably 5 liters or more, because we are now getting into territory where valve float kicks in a lot earlier, which is a shame, really. So 4.8 liters. I might have to go with even more. 82 square engine, 5.2 liters. We could try that. Oh, this is horrendous. Where's all our power? Oh, wait a second. What's going on there? That's wrong. Oh. What? What is going on here? Why is this at a minimum? There we go. Ah, we're almost back. And this is without, that's with knocking. So, oh, that's 600 horsepower. That almost makes it acceptable, doesn't it? We only revved to 8,000 something, but, oh damn. Yeah, forged and lightweight forged doesn't quite do the trick. It is the stroke that is making it difficult to rev that high. But we might be in a position where we say we don't care. Let's see, don't rev to 9, but maybe 8.6, 8.5? Still 33.6 in reliability. Almost 600 horsepower, and if we up this one, it should be beyond. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright. So we don't quite need as much stroke. But then again, if you look at this, 33.6, and if we go down to like 4.9, 4.5 liters, we're only at 36.8. Is that really something we need? I doubt it. We could get even more power out of this. Another 13 horsepower if we have no catalytic converter. But I do think we should put one in there. Just to make it future-proof as well. As soon as we get Lite forged pistons, that is where this engine really kicks into high gear. And maybe we can push it a little harder even later on. Because this is all at basically no quality. But our familiarity rating should be reasonably high for these, for all these settings. Because we are not building anything that we haven't done before. Apart from multi-point fuel injection. Yeah, okay. Maybe we should avoid the knock, but we can drop. Oh, this might be a reason for why it's taking so long. If we have this at 0, 69, alright. Like this, it's 55. It's quite a difference. And it's still at an effective 0 quality. Okay. Well, I can sacrifice a bit of power here and stuff, so yeah, we can make this cheaper. Oh yes, this really, really helps. 41 now. That is solid. Okay. At a -5. Yeah, I think this is where we need to go. Get rid of the fucking knock though. 607 horsepower. Yeah, the only thing that it is sacrificing is basically reliability, and that sucked from the beginning. So, where's the problem here exactly? I don't see it. So, that should be good. Wow, there's so much potential in this. Look at this. Just +1 quality. Plus a few. What? This engine will just be killer once we get there. Yes. How about we make this engineer real quick, and then we are not selling the first iteration of the car, but rather we make a quick facelift where we then put in some quality and make it proper. Oh, is that... Yeah, let's first take a look at how long this is actually going to take. Yeah, this is quite good. Quite funny. That's 24. 21, yeah. I changed the balance of the quality sliders. So that negative quality has much more of an effect on the engineering time than it previously had. Now this is a perfectly viable choice to just drop quality a bit if you need things quicker. And of course, sacrifice a bit, but look at that. Our fuel system can be brought, what we sacrificed in fuel system performance can be brought back by tuning the exhaust a little bit, like +2. Don't need to do so here. 607 horsepower is more than enough. Oh, we even got more power out of it by lowering cam profile slightly. 599. That sounds like a nice number for a car. Although the 608, I rather have a little bit lower cam, and then drop this one by one more step. That gives us one additional reliability. Although, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Killer Rob. Come on, be a bit more decisive here. Okay, with the engine out of the way, so to say. Oh, wait a second. No, it's not out of the way. We still have to check its overall engineering time. So out of here. And we need to take a look at, well, engine engineering. So production management, engine factory 3, that's the new one we've set up. And, oh, alright. This is with, yeah, this is with all the sliders at impossible placements. That is engineering it within 3 years. That is really good. If we have it set up this shitty anyway, then maybe... Oh, wait a second. Why don't we get familiarity here? That's odd. 2.1%? What? I believe the familiarity system is still a little broken. That's, we are working on that currently, so the next few patches that will be sorted out. And eventually we will be seeing a like proper implementation where you can see what parts are familiar in the UI itself when you're selecting the parts. That will change this game completely. Like, not the mechanics or what it was intended to be, but rather that you then actually can play it as we envisioned it. That would be really nice. For now, though, we still have the problem of having no names. Now that we know that we can make this happen, I think we should try to get this engine out real quick and quickly engineered, and then we make a facelift instantly and try to get up the quality a bit. That might take an overall 6 years, but I think the result will be better than what we would achieve if we do it like properly or semi-properly to start with. And we can just say this first one is a Halo car, kind of a concept car. Yes, we're not going to sell it. It is going to be on show floors, though. I think this here is still costing us too much time. So if we make the first version a little shitty, like this, like really shitty. Oh, 505 horsepower. It doesn't rev, gear up. Just doesn't rev. Maybe we can limit it to that. Yes. A shitty engine. And if we look here now, well, that's 30 months. It doesn't make too much of a difference. Yeah, we need to get this one out, though. Alright. This will be our new 82 family. V1282 Dual Overhead 4. Crazy stuff. And the X5200, because that's how we start things before they go into production. And we don't have to quite do this garbage. It needs to rev a little bit, at least. Yeah, that's more proper. $5.99, back to that number. And we're going to set up the factory. It's going to be a small 3, and then a small 2 for the actual car. Yeah, well, no. A small 1 for the actual car and small 2 for the engine. Ah, here you can see the automation level in effect. That's one of the few cases I've ever seen that. Like, severely hamper you. Like, if you want to automate this factory, and the engineering is all set to no, we don't care about automation, then yeah, you get fucked. 25% lower efficiency, because you're trying to automate something that wasn't meant to be automated. So, I think we can ready this one. The X5200, ready to go. Do we want to have trumpets on there? Well, for the hypercar version, surely, yes. That would be rather fantastic. And no, we still need to edit this one. And I kind of like this name. It is part of the Shimano Ultegra. You may know if you're into bike riding, but the name Ultegra really fits, I believe. And it is the CSXR, because it's the race car version of an extreme car. And I think we're going with this. Let's have another quick look, recalculate the values. Yeah, they're not quite there as for the V16, but sure works. Oh, the torque curve, pretty horrendous right now. We're topping out right there. Well, this is not set up properly now. Oh man, this is fast. That is a proper fast car. Okay. Amp those up a little bit. They don't care about it being shit. Oh, yeah, we have to... there we go. Yes, now we're talking. Okay, 4.5 seconds. So this is not the version you're going to have to design. That would be a weird one. But rather, we're going to do the production trim of this one. We're setting up a small one factory. Nothing really that we need. SMC injectors. Don't want to mass produce this thing. But this is looking good. 168 cars per month. That's a lot of cars. But yeah, 374 production units. Crazy. Does this thing even have a reliability? I thought it would be below 0. But no, 19.2. This is just for the show floor. We don't have to push it that hard though. That's the good news. Because the engine is taking longer anyway. So let's just check. What is going on? 0 months of engineering time? That's not quite correct. A minimum markup of 100%? We're not going to sell this one, no worries. Alright, now I think I fixed that. I had to redo all the stuff because there was an error in the factory. It locked me out of building my engine. That's definitely something we need to look into. I did grab the log and everything. It was just full of errors. Definitely something to find there. And the save game as well. So anyway, we can continue to our sign-off screen. New sign-off is coming up. 33 is the lowest time I could get. It's not great, but what are you supposed to do? Let's agree to the sign-off, and finally, this thing is on the way. And with all the loading and reloading, we are, and again, in a different economy, as we know. It always happens. We have made a lot of profit this year. Let me see if I could buy a few little trinkets that can offset our tax burden. Fruinia is pretty low, considering that that is the largest supercar market. One of the largest. I agree to that. That's 150 million right there. And Dalua, yes. Let's up that by 2 as well. That's all good. Ahana, not really that relevant, but doesn't cost shit. Helvetia is still low, but let's invest a little bit in there. Yes. Okay. Just in general, upped it by quite a margin. Now, 0 taxes paid. Yes, that's what we like to see. And now we definitely need to take a look if there is another car we can design. Alright, models, please. Show me what you got. No, nothing new there just yet. Damn it. It must be coming sometime soon. Our body tech has almost reached 3. It is 3 years of advantage. Let's up this one by another one so that we quickly get to 3. And there we are. We have reached 3 years of advantage. Should we leave it at 4? Yeah, probably. Why not? 50 million's worth of taxes being paid, and now that the year has ticked over, we need to recheck what we can build. Is there a replacement for the Artemis? There are new cars. There's an 87 in here, but not quite the one I was looking for. This would be an interesting car to build, to base a car on, though. maybe a little bit of a lighter sports car. Could feature our small V12. But our Artemis is still selling. That won't last forever, of course. There's still at a margin of 105%. It's so good. And the Ultegra is almost ready. Almost. And it's taking over. There we go. And stop you right there. We need to halt the production instantly. No one is supposed to get this. This is just a death machine. Pause production. Yes, pause the production. Agree. Please stop it. Stop it. We don't want this one to get out too much. Okay, but that means that we now can do a facelift. And this one will be the 5200R. No longer or SR sports race. No, sports race. That's so redundant. Okay. We edit this one. Let's see what we can get out of it. We still have the good old problems. Light water, we didn't get any new pistons there. That's a little unfortunate. VVT? Oh, look at that. Holy. That's pretty awesome. Engineering time 11 though. Maybe we can put that in. It's such a good update. That increases the performance all around. And 1 tick in quality here, or maybe 2. Oh, this thing just goes ballistic as soon as you add a bit of quality. Let's try this, but the pistons are not liking this change. Look at that. Ow. Ow. I just don't want to rev. Can we put this one to 0 now? Maybe. Can still leave it at -2 actually. That's effectively 0 quality. And this is the time to push. Remember, this is the time to push. So I think we can accept this as these slight stress levels of the engine. Oh, opening up the exhaust even more. Just gets more and more power. For 643. Revving to 9,000. Well, it's not recommended, but we just didn't put in the red line, the proper red line. Engine explodes before, so we do need to have a listen though. Alright, are you ready? Are you guys ready? Oh, why is scrolling so damn slow right now? Anyway, automatic testing. Okay, yes, that especially from like 2 to 5 just is such a brutal sound. Brutal power too. That is a lot more power than we had anticipated really, of the 5.2 liters. But yeah, I take it. Adequate tooling and automation levels. Yeah, we sign this one off. It should be fine. And now let's continue to engineering. Well, yeah, sliders do need to be normalized. But now this looks like we can actually make this revision happen without too much troubles, because we are exploiting the system real hard. We might even want to put another few points of quality into the bottom end. Look at that. Bottom end just takes 2. Oh yeah, we can definitely change the reliability issues a wee bit. Let's put some quality in here. That is looking better already, +5. We could get another 10 horsepower out of this one. I really don't like chopping off the power curve like this. This is not enough revving beyond peak power, but anything you try here is just killing it. Ouch. We could put something into the exhaust though. That always helps. 661. 6. Ah. Yeah, that's a little too much quality here. Let's not go overboard. Okay, so more reliable it is now, and we do have, yeah, Still nothing. We could up the quality even more. Now we're at 3.4. 16.4. That's fine. I think I'm aiming for 18 months, roughly. But let's first take a look at the revision of the car itself. Now let's put in the new engine. Is that the correct one? 85? 85, yes, it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now have a look at the power. 4 seconds. 0 to 100. And we're getting pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. If I up this one a little bit more. No, not quite getting there. Almost 600 horsepower at the wheels. The aerodynamics are still looking good. And handmade premium cassette. Ugh, it's so heavy. Oh yeah, this is a fat bastard car now. Oh, 1,500. I could put in standard 80s, but nah. Nah, standard 70s needs to be the choice here. We don't want to have long engineering at all. This is all still looking good. Adaptive. Yeah. That makes things a little more interesting. But that is 13 months worth of engineering time. We don't have that time. Sorry. No time. And the markets can still afford it. It does pass as a supercar. And of course, we have to check it out. Oh, wait a second. Is the gearing still alright? Could be a bit more snappy. Schnie, schna, schnappi. Das kleine Krokodil. Ja, ja, ja. Here we have 102. Plenty of wheel spin. Ooh, that is a lot of wheel spin. It's plenty of wheel spin. Oh yeah, it drops significantly over there. So I assume I have to leave it there. 340 kilometers an hour top speed. Sounds about right. But now, with the new engine, what can we do on the test track? Let's have a quick rumble. Fat bastard car. Oh yeah. Oh, 119 before the first bend. Alright, that is a... Whoa! 204.60. Holy shit, that's fast. Alright, I think this is the one that you guys are going to design. This will be fantastic. Alright, we're saving it right here. The Ultegra CSXR is all yours. Only 416 production units. Ouch, but that's fine. You're not going... Don't want to produce that many out of it. 152 would be a lot. Oh, yeah. No, this will work out just fine. Tooling needs to be a little bit less shit. In 10 months, you say? 10 months? I have to recheck the engine. That was 16. So, better put up the pressure more. 15 funding, 13. So 14 months it is. Alright. And 14 months here as well. Looking good? I think so. And whoa. This is not going to sell many cars, but it's going to make us a lot of money. And here we go. This is the actual proper trim. With a lot of cheating and exploiting of systems which aren't properly implemented yet. We managed to cram this one out in no time whatsoever. And there we go. And what is this? Model 1. Ah, that's the Artemis successor, which we haven't designed. But that is for the next episode. So now we just sign this off finally. And this should be all good. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.